Okay, hi. This is April 12th, and we're going to do decorative tile uh, and lights, and that'll be the end of this phase of the project. Superior Pools is the name of the company that we're dealing with, and they've been really outstanding as far as the quality of the work and the quality of the crews that they have. There's the skimmer top. They made a circle out of the top of the skimmer, and now when they lay the travertine on, it'll be going around and at the proper height. Decorative tile, there's squares on that, and we'll show you what they're like in a second. But they'll go on the steps going in the pool, the bench seat and the deep end, and also the seats in the spa. Then um, part of the setup for the wiring is to fix the end caps where the lights will go into, and obviously they have to go from thread a wire from that light back to the equipment panel, and we'll show you how that's done. Because it's probably like a 40, 50 foot run, maybe 40-foot run or more, up and down. Okay, there's the tile, and I'll show you that's the pattern on the back side. The front side has that red tape over to protect it, and do the back side. And I'll show you how the size of it compared to my hand, my finger right there. So, and they'll be shaped as diamonds in the pool. And when they put them on, like the steps here, the entrance to the pool, they raise them up with some mortar grout, and then they so because of the plaster that eventually the concrete's gonna be plastered with like an aqua color. It'll be uh, pretty thick, and that's the height that it'll be in. What they'll do is make sure that once they're put on there that they're level. So when the plaster is put on, be at that appropriate level. And another thing that was done is with the both the tile and the coping is the uh, the gap that's between the coping tiles and the tiles. Blue tile is they put the uh, mortar grout in it and around the entire pool, and of course I'll wash it off afterwards. And you can see from afar you're doing the same thing on the other side of the pool. Only two of them working today. And as far as wiring goes, this is a wire that we'll be threading. Um, and I'll show you the part number and all that stuff. It's appendix and pater rather, yeah. And since it's made for pools, we have the conduits there. We're threading a piece of wire through it to go from here to each of the four ends, and using water to push that thread through. And as it goes through, eventually that orange string will come out the other end. And we have three lights and we have a bubbler. And what we'll do is, why don't we walk over to the other side and see where it's going to be coming out. So we'll check the spa first. See if there's any water coming out from there. There's a light in there. There's no active water. And then, but over here at the sun shelf, that's where the light's going to be, and water's coming out. So uh, eventually, that orange string will be coming out here. And so why don't we walk to the other side and do a different view so we can watch the string come out. So or maybe not. Okay, maybe we will. Okay, here we go. And wait a couple more seconds. If you zoom in a little bit, and we should be able to see that orange string pop out. And there it is. The string is out. So now we have a thread or a string going all the way through. We just attach it to the wire and do a good attachment so it won't mess it up. And then also put a little bit of grease at the end. So as it goes through, it'll easily go around any nooks and crannies that might, corners and all that stuff. And what you all we have to do is take it out of that plastic and then let it lay there, and it'll be pulled by itself. So here's Daniel pulling the string, and when he's done, that wire will come out and show that let's see if that wire is actually moving. And let's go back and zoom in. There you go. And there you see that the wire is moving, and we'll go back, and that's where it'll come out. Once it's come out, we just do all four of them, and we'll be all set. So let's take a look at the lights that'll be put in. It's a Pentair. It's LED, and so that's the shape of it that will go into the walls, and that's how it looks once it's installed. At the end of it, some sparkling LEDs, and then why don't we take a look at it before it goes in and see what the length of it is. There it is right there. So that's the length of it. That's the end. There's the technology components there, side and everything. Okay, so let's look at it a little bit closer from the outside and see the end of it. The Pentair, and flip it on the side. There's a part number and all that stuff. That's actually the light. Okay, that's the bubbler area there, the sun shelf, and that's all set to go. It's been wired and everything. Bubbler components have been installed. And then the last thing for the day is they would put some tape on the end of the lights and finish up, and that's really going to be it for the work for the day. And so let's just do a walkthrough of what's been done. The crew has left. It's 3:51 in the afternoon. You can see from the last few days they've put the coping in. They got the decorative tile in different places, and the coping all the way around, and put all the blue tile in. There's the spa tile all going around. You see the decorative tile in the seats, and the inside we have the blue tile also. And then there's a spillover. That's the water feature. That's the skimmer. And why don't we walk into the pool, and then we can do a different view as far as what was done. The lights were put in. There's a bubbler. There's the decorative tile, and the blue tile that was put in. It's grouted over there, and there's a spillover from the hot tub that goes into the pool. There's the water feature, and that's where the water would come out, that little slit there. And that's it. So hope you enjoyed it.